the communications. Okay, little time only I'll take class. Okay, so we are talking about speaking skills, why you should be a good speaker, especially in the business field, like why you have to be a good communicator. So, how it will help you in your professional life as well as in your personal life. So, what are the skills you require to be a good speaker? So to be a good speaker, the skills required is first you should organize your ideas. What are the things you are going to talk about? First you organize it in your mind. You make it clear in your mind. What will be my beginning sentences? What will be my main content? What will be my conclusion? Like that. Yesterday we did that pick and speak activity. No, some people spoke very well, so that means they had already thought in their mind that this is what I will be talking about. They thought immediately in their mind and they spoke well. So like that, you should have an idea in your mind what I am going to talk about. What all things I am going to talk about. What are the beginning? What is the ending? And what is going to be the middle of my speech? Like that. So there should be a proper organization of ideas first in your mind before you go to speak. Then next is good speakers, they will use audio visual aid. They will use audio visual aids like PPT, they will use. So you should plan your PPT also. You should plan what I will put in my PPT, what pictures I will put. Everything you should plan it well. It should be a very good, attractive PPT, well structured PPT. That should be there if you are using PPT in your speech. Then the third thing is you should be able to engage with the audience. That means you should try to connect with the audience. You should get the interest of the audience. So that will be in your speaking. How you are speaking, how you are able to attract the audience, how you are able to get the interest of the audience. That will all depend on your skill, how good you are as a speaker. So you should be able to engage with the audience. And the next thing, you should use language correctly. If you are using English language, you should know the grammar, you should know the pronunciation, you should know which word to use where, you should know the correct sentences, everything. So you should have good knowledge of the language which you are going to use in your speech. It can be regional language, it can be English language, it can be any language that you want to convey your speech in. And you should create an impact with the audience. That is, you should try affect the audience with your speech. Like how some people, some politicians, they are known as very good orators. Orators means those people who speak well. So like Modi is considered as a very good orator. So he is able to speak well. So whatever he speaks, it creates an impact with the audience. The audience gets affected by his speech. So like that, you should be able to create an impact with the speech. That will come with practice. Only with practice you will become a very good speaker, and you will be able to attract the audience, and you will be able to keep the interest of the audience and create an impact upon them. So that with practice only you can get it. And also you should have extensive vocabulary. Always a speaker will be trying to improve his language. He will be trying to learn new words. He will be trying to improve on his grammar. He will be trying to improve on his pronunciation. He will try to learn new languages. So always a good speaker will have an extensive vocabulary. That means he will be knowing many words. He will not be knowing limited words. He will be knowing many words in whether it is English language or whether it is Kannada language. He will be knowing so many words, and how to use them he will know, where to use them he will know. So these are the 6 skills which will make you a very good speaker. So you should have a good opening and good closing. That means when you start speaking, you should start with very good sentences which will grab the interest of the audience. And when you conclude also, you should conclude with a very good punchline. With a very good conclusion, you should conclude so that your audience will get engaged, or you will create an impact with the audience. So you should have a good opening and a good closing. So these are the skills a speaker should have. Now, what are the barriers to speaking? That means what are the things that don't allow us to be a good speaker? What are the barriers? So the barriers are not knowing the language, poor command of language. When you don't know the language well, you don't know the word meaning, you don't know grammar, you don't know pronunciation. When you don't know the language very well, then you cannot be a very good speaker. You will not be able to speak well. When you have fear of speaking, like some of you yesterday, you were not ready to come. Janardhan, so much we called him to come and speak here. He was not ready to come and speak here. That is fear of speaking in public. So that will also not allow you to speak. You will not be able to speak if you have that fear of public speaking, to come and speak in front of few people. You will be having that fear. So that is also a barrier to being a good speaker. Then environmental noise. Environmental noise means background noise. When we are speaking, the audience will be talking among themselves, or somebody's phone is ringing, or some outside some machine sound is coming, or road traffic sound is coming. So all this is background noise or environmental noise, which can also disturb the speaker. The speaker will not be able to speak when there is too much of noise around him. He will not be able to speak well. So that is also a barrier to speaking. Then cultural barrier. Cultural barrier means the speaker may be from a different culture, the audience may be from a different culture. Like suppose if I am talking to foreigners, foreigners will not understand the English that I am speaking. My English is Indian English, whereas foreigners, they will speak their English, American English or European English, so they may not understand the meaning of some words which I am speaking to them. So that is a cultural barrier. When people are of different cultures, they will not be able to understand the speaker. They will not be able to get meaning of his words. And also when there is different viewpoint, like people in the audience, they will have different idea about some issues, like they will be saying no, it should be like this, it should not be like that. So when people have different opinion, like political parties, somebody will be for BJP, somebody will be for Congress, somebody will be against BJP, so like that. So when there is different viewpoint of issues, that time also it creates a problem for the speaker. The speaker will not be able to speak well, because the people are, too many people are telling their own viewpoint. And also when the speaker is very emotional, when he is having too much of emotion or too much of feelings, then also he will not be able to speak well. If he is a very emotional person, he will start crying when he talks about something, then he will not be able to speak well. So emotions or feelings, all these can also affect your speaking, the way you want to speak. So these are all the barriers which will affect, which will not allow you to speak well. So next we come to what are the tips to improve speaking skills. Both of you are playing game on mobile. What you are playing? Hmm? Just few more minutes. You listen and then I'll stop. So what are the tips to improve your speaking skills? How you can become a good speaker? So being a good speaker is a very good asset for the organization. If you are a good speaker, you will be valued by your organization because you will be good in presentation, you will be good in public speaking, you will be called to do all those things. In your personal life also, you will be feeling that you are an asset because you are a good speaker. Your interpersonal relationships will all be very good because you are able to express well. You are able to tell what you want to tell, you are able to tell very well. So being a good speaker, strong speaker is a very good asset. So what are the tips to becoming a strong speaker? You should know what language to use. There is a standard language which is used in official functions or in social functions. There is a standard language. There is a way of language which should be used. Like your mother must have told you when you go to meet relatives, when you go to meet family members, you should greet them like this, you should talk to them like this. Your mother tells you. So that is social way of speaking. So same way in a profession also, professional official functions also, there is a separate way of language which should be used, which is the standard language. So you should know what is the language you should use in official functions, what is the language you should use in social functions, how to greet others, how to speak to others, how to speak to your seniors, or how to speak to your boss. All this you should know. You should know the standard language. Then you will be able to speak well. The second thing is you should follow the script. Like in business, when you do business, when you are doing transaction, when you are negotiating with customer, or when you are speaking, having a discussion with your boss, you are doing a group discussion with your staff members and with your boss. Again, there is a particular way of speaking. You should know how to speak in such kind of situations. What is the language, what is the body language, what is the behavior, what is the way of speaking, you should know all that. So as a good speaker, you should know what is the script that you should be using in any official business program or transaction or negotiation or discussion. You should know how to speak. What is the language that you should use? You cannot use slang language, you cannot use local language, so you cannot use bad words. So all these things you should know. What is the correct language? What is the correct body language? What is the face expression I should give when I am in official meetings? So you should follow the script. And also you should improve upon your language. It is not that you know English language, okay, it is enough, I know English language, I can speak. No, you should improve upon your English language. You should learn new words. You should improve upon your grammar. You should know the meaning of new words. You should know where to use the new words. You should know the correct pronunciation of the word. So you should try to improve upon your language. Even if it is Kannada language you are using, you should read more, you should listen to learned people and try to improve upon the language. Learn new words, new pronunciation, you should know the new expressions, how to use them, where to use them. So language proficiency. Language proficiency means you improve upon your language. You keep on improving upon your language, then you will become a good speaker with practice. So these are the tips which a good speaker should have. Now, what are the three elements for effective presentation skills? To do effective presentation, what are the three things which you should be having? Presenter. Presenter means the person who is doing the presentation. So the success of the presentation will depend upon the person. So the person should prepare well his presentation before presenting. He should do rehearsal and then he should present in front of the audience. So the success of the presentation will depend upon how well the presenter has prepared himself. Then purpose, second P. He should know for what purpose I am presenting. Am I selling something to somebody, or am I talking about a new concept or a new theory, or am I trying to create awareness about something, or am I trying to give a solution to a problem? So what is the purpose? Why am I presenting? So in office they will ask you to present about your project which you have completed. So you have to talk about your project, your entire project, how you did it, what is the findings of your project. So you should know the purpose for what they want to know about your project. They want to know how you did your project, whether you got the findings, or whether you able to do the project well, whether you faced difficulties. So what is the purpose? That is very important. And audience. Presenter should collect maximum information about the audience before he presents to them. He should find out what is the education level of the audience, what is the attitude of the audience. So then only he will know how to present to them. So you are all PG students. So I can talk to you at a higher level. I can speak to you at a higher level because you are all PG students, your educational level is higher. But if I am talking to an audience of school kids, then their educational level is less. So I have to bring down my presentation also to their level. I have to use simple language. I have to use easy words which they can understand. I have to give examples which they can understand. So audience, knowing the audience is very, very important for the presenter. You should know what type of audience you are going to speak to. What is their educational level? Will they understand high language, or will they understand only the average language? Can I use big, big words in English? So like that. So you should know the audience very well. So these are the three elements which you will make you help you to do good presentation. You should know the purpose, you should rehearse about your presentation, and you should know everything about your audience before presenting to them. Try to get maximum information about the audience before you present to them. These are the three V's of communication in presentation. What are the three V's of communication? Verbal, vocal, and visual. Verbal means what you are speaking, what you are orally telling. So what you are going to tell orally in the presentation, what words you will use, what are the main points you will talk about, what are the stories or examples you will give, so what are the facts you will give. So verbal, you should be very prepared with your verbal presentation. Am I going to speak, and what am I going to discuss in my presentation. Vocal is tone of voice. You should have a very good tone of voice when you are doing the presentation. You should keep changing the tone of your voice, the pitch of your voice. Pitch means your voice can go very high, sometimes it can go very low, sometimes it will be neutral, like that. So you should keep changing the tone of your voice and the pitch of your voice, so that you can engage with the audience. And visual. Visual is whatever your visual presentation. You should make it attractive. You should make it in a way that it will be attractive to the audience. Use pictures, use any kind of animation, use your facial expression to attract the audience. Use your body language, how you are using your hands, your face expression. All this will be attractive to the audience. So these are the three V's of communication in presentation. That is visual, verbal, and vocal. You have to take care of these three things when you are doing presentation. Then you can improve upon your presentation. So I'll stop here, or you want me to continue? Stop.